Kozhikov, Golovin's cross, it's a good one, and a free header, and the first goal of the Russia World Cup is a Russian goal. Yuri Kaczynski gives the host nation the lead after 12 minutes. We're undone again here. Zobnin in support. Chance for Cheryshev. Still a chance for Cheryshev. Russia double their lead. Denis Zobnin. Golovin in towards Zuba. Instant impact from the bench by Artem Zuba. Russia 3, Saudi Arabia 0. It looks like 3 points. You can only be what's put in front of you, and Russia are beating Saudi Arabia thoroughly. Here's Cheryshev. What a finale from Denis Cheryshev. The goal of the night to crown the night. A night that couldn't have gone any better. Score! Super show from Russia now.
Finally it comes for Uruguay. They lead 1-0 in stoppage time.
A bit frustrated.
Egypt's hearts are broken.
Iran to play it in. It's an own goal. Would you believe it?
It's 1-0 Portugal, and was there ever any doubt? What a start for Portugal. And goes down, play continues, it's Diego Costa. Can he get the shot away? Costa scores! And while Spain celebrate, Guedes onside. Ronaldo wasn't initially. Ronaldo with the shot, oh, it's gone in! An error from David De Gea, and Cristiano Ronaldo gets Portugal's second goal of the night. Here's Silva with a little chip. Back across, goal turned in! Diego Costa strikes again! A simple free kick move from Spain. Persistence from Spain. Now it might drop for the shot here. Oh, what a shot that is! Nacho, the man who gave away the penalty early on in this match, has redeemed himself in... Oh, genius! Absolute genius! Would you believe it? Look at De Gea's position. He's not going to get that, is he?
He has now. It's France 1, Australia 0. And the VAR played its role. Yedina keeps his goal. They're back in it. Something special from the big fella, Giroud, Pogba, and it's over the line, is it? Well, that could be one further. Yes, it is over the line, and that may be the winning goal.
Rojo, Aguero, 1-0. Argentina off and running, and it's Kun Aguero. What a tidy take. What a sharp pirouette. Sigurdsson. Bjarnason, Finn Bogason, 1-1. Alfred Finn Bogason with Iceland's.
From Sisto, look at the space here now for Christian Eriksen, sliding it forward. Poulsen, great chance, and Denmark take the lead. Yusuf Uri Poulsen. Peru caught on the break. Eriksen in space, just how the Danes like it. The pass was threaded.
Modric is on by Rebic and in. Mandzukic turns away. Kundric for Croatia. And there was very little doubt about that.
You just fancy them from the word go, didn't you? Really did. Skipper wanted to take the responsibility. It's funny that job.
Kodorov for Serbia. It's absolutely fantastic. What a wonderful free kick from the Serbian captain, Alexander Kodorov.
checking on Boateng. He's got support here from Lozano. Cutting back inside, it's Lozano! It's 1-0 Mexico! And the man who shone through the qualifiers has lit up the open.
Of headway now, Marcelo. What a way to start for Brazil! What a hit from miles out! Coutinho! Brazil lead at the World Cup. And that's what the world has won. Who level? Turned in, and his celebration led by the goal scorer Zuba. 1-1. It's not the same.
Grunquist. He must have known something that we didn't, because there was no equivocation about that. And Sweden have their first goal of this World. Looking for Lukaku, Torres in the way. Back in from Martins. That's the moment of magic that Belgium was so desperate for. And it's taken them less than 2 minutes of the second half to see it. Kevin De Bruyne. Outside of the foot, Lukaku. That's more like it from Belgium. Brilliant. Romelu Lukaku scores in a second World Cup. Belgium's record goal score. On the march, Lukaku was available. He knew that. Real opportunity here for Lukaku. He has 2. Belgium have 3. This has a much more recognisable look about it now.
Ashley Young with the clip across. Clawed away. Put in now though. And put in by Captain Kane. And he scores right in the corner. Trippier with the ball across. Maguire went for it.
Ospina, and Japan take the lead. Coolness personified. Shinji Kagawa, and he deliver under the wall and in. Colombia are level, and Quintero is buried beneath. Spina stays at home, and it's in. Japan hit the front again. Yuya Osako. Look at his leap there. How well he did.
It's Mane. It's Gay. Deflection and in. Chonek holds his head. Senegal lead. It's amazing, John. I mean, Gay. That's a little wayward. And now a big chance. Niang's back on the pitch, and Poland have gifted a goal to Senegal. I don't know what, honestly, Krakowiak's thinking about in the middle of the park. I don't believe the pass. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing either, I've got to say. Grosicki and Krakowiak. Brilliant. There is hope. What's a good goal? What's a good goal? Brilliant delivery. And a really good header from the man.
Plays it back in again. He deflects into an own goal. Oh my goodness me, of Fati. Mario Fernandes back, and that's 2-0. And it's him again, beautifully. He's got a chance, and he scored. Russia running riot. And Salah scores his first goal ever.
Great. Silva working it short this time. In by Moutinho and in by Ronaldo. He is a sensation. 85 goals in 152 games for Portugal, and he leaves behind him.
Arabia, always so threatening here, Uruguay. And again, and they've gone in front. Luis Suarez tucks it in. 100th cup and his first of the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Without doing very much
in here, a turn, and it's into the net. Diego Costa, Spain.
So they didn't have anything in mind to do, and then ended up with Yokohama. That's Eriksson! What a goal. What a goal. What a finish it really is. It's a brilliant reveal. By example. And Yedinak levels for the Socceroos.
Yeah, no problem at all. If I'm not mistaken, same place. And you know something I've got to say, I'm delighted for him. Because Schmeichel was...
The ball off Guerrero. Here's Giroud. A deflection and Mbappé gives France the lead. The youngest ever goal scorer at a World Cup for France. 19-year-old Kylian Mbappé. Mercado steps across at the other end. Oh, that's a gift for Rebic, who finishes it absolutely magnificently. They fell apart at the back, but they were punished in stunning fashion. And now Argentina are staring at Modric. From Luka Modric. And surely now Croatia's golden generation are on their way. Goes on. Kovacic, Rakitic, they're going to walk it in. Job done in style for Croatia. Argentina bedraggled, ragged, desperate, and with real work to do. Croatia's dream.
Hope still springs eternal for the Brazilians. It's from their figure. Jesus! They've got it! They've got it! It didn't matter that it's the 90th minute. Brazil have found their goal, and it's Philippe Coutinho. The cake with a second goal here. There is a big chance. It's two! It's two! Brazil are on their way now, and Neymar! And those late goals from Philippe Coutinho and from Neymar.
He's got Akers on the left. Goal! Lashed in by Musa. Nigeria broke swiftly, leaving Arneson behind. It's Ahmed Musa! The Super Eagles are soaring.
The best 3 or 4 months of his career, didn't he, on loan at Fulham? Here it comes again, and it's the opening goal! Alexander Mitrovic for Serbia. And it's taken them less than 5 minutes to break the deadline. Equalising goal, there's a chance and a vital block. Made at the back there by Kostic, blasted into the back of the net. Superb goal from Granit Xhaka for Switzerland. We're level at 1-1. Shaqiri now racing through. Shaqiri against Tozic. Xherdan Shaqiri has won the match for Switzerland with 20 seconds of the 90 minutes remaining. What a break! What a goal!
Scores with certainty. It's not taken them long. And Mertens pounced and Lukaku's ahead of him. It is Romelu Lukaku. It's two. He has fizzed that in. Right on top of his game, Romelu Lukaku. In by Kazri, it's a good header. They found something. Right back in it. Dylan Bron got across the Belgian defence. Meunier. Lukaku this time. That is another delightful finish from Romelu Lukaku, who right at this moment was deft. Hazard is onside here and beyond the keeper and had to score. A feather-light touch to settle the ball down, and Belgium have 4. Tielemans, Batshuayi has his goal, and Belgium have 5 for the first time in their tournament history. And Youssef, Naguez, Kazri. Well, he'll have the last word, if not the most meaningful. What a remarkable football match. But Belgium were
the qualifying section, and And Vela scores here in Rostov-on-Don, and Mexico are in front at this World Cup again, and good value for it. He was breakout, 3-on-2 in Mexico's favour. Into Hernandez, who scores? Javi Hernandez, his 50th for Mexico. It's 2-0, and they look set to win again at the... That's well struck. Oh, what a hit that is! Korea Republic with one of the goals of the tournament out of nothing. Son has tried everything all through this steamy evening in Rostov-on-Don. Beautiful.
Klaassen, Toivonen, can he get it down? He's done it! Ola Toivonen has put Germany on the brink of a humiliating exit, and the Swedes. Werner's cross, dangerous. In! There's the response. Marco Reus! And the wounded giant has woken up, and they are back alive. Here, Kroos will go for it and score! An inspirational moment from Toni Kroos. Well, when they're down, when they are tested, they find a way to win.
Once more. That's a header for John Stones that's got in. He wasn't held, he got free. Oh, how emphatic was that? 2 goals for England against Panama, and Harry Kane set about taking the net. Lingard, Sterling, Jesse Lingard, fires in a quite beautiful third for England. And puts the ball in, and it's across for Sterling, and now it's in for number 2 for John Stones, number 4 for England. Oh, same place, same result. What a result for England before the break. Feet of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek shot deflected. Harry Kane's got another goal. He didn't know much about that one. He's got a hat-trick and a world.
Still so much to decide.
Played in, and it's scored! Panama have their goal! Avila with the free kick. And it's the old man of the team. The oldest.
The header away, not a good one from Sakai. Drilled back in, and it deflects into the back of the net of Sadio Mane. 11 minutes in, and Senegal break the deadlock in Yekaterinburg. Yuto Nagatomo. Nagatomo's done well here. He's got support from Inui. He looks for the opening, and he finds it. Super strike. Lovely goal. Takashi Inui. Japan are back in this one. It's in. Sabali with the turn, good feet, almost a chance, Neon's there, far post, back of the net, Musawage for Senegal! Back in front for the second time. Osako sends it floating in, keeper Kane didn't get there, there's a chance, Honda scores! Japan's record World Cup goal scorer does it again. Keisuke Honda. He's only been on.
Here is Quintero. Clever ball back for James. Great ball in. Great goal, Colombia. They take the lead. Yerry Mina only had to nod his head there. Quintero, brilliant ball in. Colombia are on their way. Super goal. Super reaction. Radamel Falcao strokes it with perfection. Cuadrado can really put the icing on the cake. It's 3. It's bedlam in Kazan. Juan Cuadrado scores for the second World Cup finals running. There's no doubt about it now.
His ball forward. Here's Sava. The keeper has come. Sava shots.
and Sava scores. Questions of his future and his fitness put to one side. That is what Sava can do. Success this time for Saudi Arabia. Well, in somewhat bizarre fashion, they're level. Their first goal at these World Cup finals. And in first half added time, being poked away by Higazi. Could have won that chance here. And there is the winning goal for Saudi Arabia. Southern Al-Dasari.
Barcelona fires it in. Well, that might change the atmosphere in Samara. Russia have been rumbled inside 10 minutes. Torreira takes it, aimed in towards Suarez, who was near it, comes out to Laxal, took a deflection, it's squeezed in. Well, that's a setback for Russia. I think to Sochi after this. Headed by Godin, smuggled in by Cavani. And Russia are going to face their record defeat in a World Cup.
Oh, given away. And Boutaib has a clear run here. And he finishes superbly. Spain stunned and in real trouble. Iniesta dances away. Beautifully done, Isco! Order swiftly restored. Isco benefiting from the magic of Andres Iniesta. Fajar's corner's a good one. Oh, yes! Bullet header by En-Nesyri. And it ensures a really nervous end here for Spain. Aspas, goal! Or is it offside? And the referee waiting for...
That will still be sufficient for both Spain and Portugal to advance. That's Quaresma! Oh, what a goal that is! What a goal! Ricardo Quaresma with an absolute beauty. He ran undone by a moment of sublime quality. Here he comes. Oh, that's a beautiful penalty. Dispatched expertly into the top corner. And Sarifard makes no mistake from the penalty spot. High into the roof.
Carrillo coming forward! Brilliant. Thumping volley from the Watford man. And Peru. Tayuko. And that's two. And that could be Cadens. Guerrero has his moment. Points to and kisses the Peruvian.
Brilliant ball from Banniger. Is this the opener? Yes, it is! That's what they came to see. And he's provided the touch. His arms are reached up to the gods. Stylish fit. Moses scores for Nigeria. They're level. The Africans hit back and the whole of Argentina is stunned here. This group stage takes another twist. Pass becomes important. They need a brilliant ball from somebody. They've got their goal! Argentina lives on! What a moment here! Argentina have taken the lead for the second time on the night.
Ivaric doing well. This could open up for Croatia! Keeps his nerve. Hope remains, albeit slim. But it's Croatia who can finish it now! In style! Ivan Perisic!
space for Berg. Oh, and then the chance, it might still come. It has come. It's Augustinsson, the left back, and Sweden lead. Less than 5 minutes into the second half. It's Mexico. He can. Ice cool. Andreas Granqvist. 2-0 Sweden. The pen. Tellin's flick. It's an own goal. Toivonen celebrates. Alvarez got the final touch, and Sweden have a 3-0 lead. And you have to
flick towards the near post, bouncing around dangerously, and South Korea have scored. Can you believe it? Germany are going out of this World Cup. Kim Jong-kwon and his young men. 2-0. That is it. But their World Cup is.
Lichtsteiner. That's a useful looking cross, and Bolo's up there. Must be! Oh, buried beautifully. Blerim Jamaili puts the Swiss in charge. Well, they've had some really worrying moments, but that enjoying a good spell. Well, they're enjoying it even more now. Kendall Weston. Jamaili got through the challenge, and this is Zakaria. Behind him, Bolo. Davic! A very tidy finish indeed from Josip Davic. And Switzerland may well be heading through on a winning note. And he does just about. A memorable moment for Brian Ruiz. And a terrific performance from Costa Rica. And they have got the reward they deserve.
Coutinho, lovely running again by Paulinho, who gets there before the keeper, and Brazil take the lead. He seemed to come from nowhere, Paulinho. Just that burst of acceleration, just the faintest of touches to stop. Neymar's corner, brilliant header, Thiago Silva. And Brazil now could well be marching through to the round of 16 on the day that the defending champions exit.
And he's barely come on, and it's in! Colombia break the deadlock, and suddenly Senegal are on the floor.
Flick and Bednarek both forward. It's towards Bednarek, and the Southampton defender has scored Poland's second goal of the tournament, and it's
Chance for Januzaj to find a cross. For the beating of Rose. It's an absolute peach from Adnan Januzaj. Belgium lead. Victory will take them to the top of the group. And that is a.
And now Rodriguez. Roman Torres again. Rodriguez. Deflection and in. Panama take the lead. 20-year-old Jose Luis Rodriguez will be claiming it. But it took a big deflection. That's a neat turn. This could open up now for Tunisia. It's Wabi Kazri. Beautiful. That's just fabulous football from Tunisia. They equalise. North African side come forward again. They're in. 2-1. Beautifully crafted again. Wabi Kazri. Panama have got no answer to this. But here comes Griezmann. France have the lead. Most of the stadium. It's a long way from goal, but what a strike! What a strike from Angel Di Maria! It is a shot. Out. It's just too high for him. Messi's got it in! Deflected in! Mercado claims the touch! A golden one for Argentina! Pass if Hernandez can get to it. He did. Mbappé leaves it. Pavard hits it! It's another glorious goal!
Hernandez in. Mbappé! Mbappé! What a world! There's a new number 10. The boy wonder has 2 for France. France have put 4 in the Argentine lists. Because Sergio Aguero only needs 1.
Well, dangerous cross, Cavani! It's them again! That fearsome front two combines to give Uruguay a stunning start here in... Pepe has done it! Well, there's the answer they were looking for. Uruguay breached at last. A 6th international goal for Pepe. Fell kindly Fernandez. 4-on-3 for a moment here. Cavani! Brilliant! And that is simply stunning. Any angle, any situation, he can find a way to goal.
Game ever. In by Asensio and in! Sergio Ramos peels away and is engulfed. And Juba scores! And the hosts are happy again! Russia roars!
Who will launch it in. Cornelius is underneath it. Almost come through to Poulsen. It's smacked goals by Jorgensen. It's over the line. Inside a minute. Denmark are in front. It's the perfect start for the Danes. It's got support from the Schalke, the Atletico Madrid fullback, who just sort of shanked it into the centre. Here's a chance for Mandzukic. It's an instant Croatian response. It's the World Cup that keeps on giving. And it's a first goal in a year.
Something special here. It is Neymar. Clever back heel to Willian. Into the area. Willian! Brazil score! Neymar! Lovely play from Kylian Mbappé. Neymar! Gotta be 2! Brazil are on their way into the last 8. It's Brazil 2, Mexico.
It's missed by Vertonghen. It's a great chance for Haraguchi! He scores! Huge upset. Bagua trying to find room for the shot. Will eventually come in. 2-0 Takashi Inui. What a strike! What a shock! What a sensing from Kawashima. And back in. Oh, what a header! It's a tremendous goal from Vertonghen. Well, Kawashima found room for the cross for Lady. Fabulous goal. And desperate to cover the spaces. They can't do so for the moment. Lukaku, and here's a winner. Oh, can you believe it? Nasser Chadli.
Stride. Could open up here. Emil Forsberg. Chance to shoot. It's in! Sweden ahead in this second round game. It took a deflection on the way. Finally, we have a goal. Kanji, the player, left disappointed as the ball spins.
Harry Kane. Bang! The leading goal scorer of the World Cup finals. And he's one of our own. Hit it down. Oh, it's in! Yerry Mina has equalised. England got so close.
Griezmann stutters with his run-up. Aims it towards Varane. One attempt on target. 1 goal for France. Rafael Varane of Real Madrid. For Griezmann, if they want to use him, Tolisso eventually shuffles it that way. Griezmann's effort, spilled by Muslera, and it's in.
Brazil concede first. Company attacks the near post, and then the two Brazilians messed it up, and it's off Fernandinho. He's done well. De Bruyne, 2-0! Belgium! What is going on here? Brazil in deep, deep trouble now.
Field player René Augusto.
Played in, and now they do get a goal. René Augusto, the substitute. He's only just come on, and he's given Brazil a life.
Kane, Stones, now they break. And it's headed firmly in. Harry Maguire got his head to it. If one Harry doesn't get you, the other one will. In from Lingard. In from Dele Alli.
Joyously surprised. Cheryshev. He'll try one. He'll score.
Oh my goodness.
The story is not over. Wow. This side of Gianni Infantino. And here's Mario Mandzukic. And that's 1-1. Andre Kramaric. And the header finds the corner. Domagoj Vida. To call him an unlikely goal scorer would be being fairly kind. Shagoyev and Mario Fernandez. Russia are still alive. And it's the boy from Brazil who's rescued them.
Griezmann with the corner, kicking him, Titi! Arriving on the near post! There's the breakthrough! It's Samuel Titi for France! And France now can sniff the World Cup final.
It's Kieran Trippier. He's in! Kieran Trippier's first goal for England is in a World Cup semi-final inside 5 minutes. Crossed it to Perisic. Croatia equalise. Ivan Perisic. Really good cross.
Applies to clearance.
Kept alive by Perisic. Chance here. It's in. Mario Mandzukic may just have won this semi-final for Croatia.
Private jet, and Dirk had to get back there to see his wife give birth. Here's Chadley looking for Meunier. That's a fast start, and Belgium have made it.
Lovely ball. Hazard can settle it all here, and does. Eden Hazard for Belgium, 2-0, and it looks like they are set now. De Bruyne and Hazard involved again. That is
Flicked in by Griezmann and flicked on! And France take the lead in the World Cup final! Deft delivery from Antoine Griezmann! And Mandzukic can compete with Pogba. Came down for Vida. And then Perisic 1-1! He has screamed that in! Croatia are never behind for long! France have their lead back! An historic goal! A goal of its age, of its generation! Mbappé, Griezmann, Pogba! Pogba! For France, and possibly now the world! An iconic French goal! Twisting away from Mandzukic, running at Vaselko. Here's Mbappé!